That's it.
On is Mason Crosby for the point after.
It's fucking rainy out there.
And this is good to make it 7-0 Indy. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And Kareem Hunt, the one to finish it off as he did so with a touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. On the return, Andy Isabella. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
On the return, the Cardinals
take over first and 10. Come to my house, I think they're going to beat me.
Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field.
Yeah, about that life.
Last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for
shit
it.
ain't going to have me.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence.
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Lucky you. Lucky you.
Leonard. He's the culprit, dropping him for a 2-yard loss. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
What's the matter with you?
Score, Colts 7, Cardinals nothing.
They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. They'll run with Drake. And he goes across the 20 to the 22. They'll get 4 on 2nd down, but it leaves them with 3rd and still 9 to go.
And it's 3rd down.
Operating from the gun, Madden. And he can't quite intercept it. Zone coverage, free safety was there. Couldn't come up with it, and now it's 4th down. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down.
What's wrong? Your stomach hurt, bro?
They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Kareem Hunt and the rest of the offense making their way back out there. He's over 40 yards here in the 2nd quarter. Been nice and effective for them.
He has definitely been dependable and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking just to add to his totals. Now this is Hilton on the receiving end. He's at the 40, the 20, 10, touchdown, Indianapolis. T.Y. Hilton, his first touchdown on the year. And the Colts strike quickly here for 6 points.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8 ball.
You got to make sure you just hold in there. Survive the early storm. Relax a little bit and try and get back to your game plan. It's way too early for panic.
That's cute. I'm going to fix that shit.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
Oh, what you call?
On the return, Isabella. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
There we go. Get out of there. Get out of that hoop, my man.
Still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37.
Get out of that motherfucking hoop. And let's
Getting
play.
set to go
Like
again.
we know how to play.
Hopkins marches back onto the field.
Let's do it then,
believe
coach.
that he's well aware he has 0 catches right now, and they're losing, so he's probably a little hungry.
And you know the guys on defense are aware as well.
Are you fucking kidding me right now? Are you fucking kidding me right now?
Just like the ticking time bomb. The longer you hold him down, when he finally explodes, look out.
Yeah, no catches, though, so far in this game.
Okay.
We think, Brandon,
You want to play like that? I see how you want to play.
First few drives. They're not just
I'm going to
holding
come for you.
because they're doing their job.
I'm going to come for you.
They're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a
I'm
nice
gonna come
push
for you.
into the
That's
offensive
my good
backfield.
word.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle.
Fuck!
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. The Cardinals on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd down and 12. And it's incomplete. Both players had a shot at that
to the right.
Neither can get it, and it brings up 4th down. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down. They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down.
How the fuck did you drop it?
Down, and my goodness, incomplete. Boy, a real head scratcher there. And the Colts are going to get the football in outstanding field position. Well, that, my friend, I guess is the definition of a head scratcher. 4th and long, this stage of the game. What were they doing?
I just have to believe that he looked at the situation, still in the first half, decided there's a time to be aggressive. Well, now was it, because there's still time to make up for it if things don't go right. Of course, a lot of questions on this one, and look, I want to go for it as much as anyone.
But 4th and long?
Yeah, I don't think I would have there. That one seemed a little bit on the irrational side.
Fans might be a little angry at that one. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down.
And 10.
From the gun, it's Trubisky. He can run for it, and he will. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Now they'll throw it with Trubisky. This will be caught at about the 6. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. 2nd down and 5.
2nd and 5 at the 5-yard line.
Out of the gun, they run it with Hunt. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
The tackle.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Yeah, this man is freaking hard, bro.
Half, it's 14
Well, this man is hard.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Now they're staring at a 4th down. Arizona's defense does its job.
By Patrick Peterson.
Oh, look at some cover. That was cold.
Now Mason Crosby on for the field goal. This is less than an extra point, just a 19-yard attempt. And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. And a lead throw. It's now 17-0. So it's an old-school extra point that counts 3 times. So it's certainly a disappointment they weren't able to get it in the end zone.
Yeah, I can just imagine post-game.
Yo, the niggas, that was bogus. This game is fucking bogus. I've been winning all game now. It's since I'm in pro. These niggas is playing a little bit more rational, if I can be per se. But it's totally not my game today.
Ball going back over to Arizona now. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before.
Why does they keep throwing it to the wrong fucking people?
Stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. Back to the air on 2nd down. Madden. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. From the gun, Madden. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Ryan Allen now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. A big kick there.
They won't let me fumble no more, man.
Come the offense as they
I don't know what.
The Colt offense
I don't know what's going on here, bro.
making their way back out, making his
not my
presence felt
motherfucking
early in
day.
this one. First half,
I don't know what's going on here, bro.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there. Number of catches, but he's shredding defense.
Fumble.
Big yardage with each and every one of them.
That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
That was a fucking...
Well, that certainly changes things.
Yeah, I think the thought process is they take this lead into the locker room, run something simple here, and run the clock out. Instead, they get the big play. Now they have a chance to increase what they've done in the first half.
It's a gain of 7.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass.
What?
2nd and 3. They'll roll him out right. And he's going to keep it here.
What?
A nice job there on the escape.
That was some bullshit, and you know it.
16-yard gain.
You know that was some computer done shit.
Not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Is it going to be snowing tonight? Is it going to get colder or what?
15. It's 1st and 10. They go play action. Trubisky. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line.
There we go. We're going to hold these boys. We're going to hold these boys. No matter what, we're going to hold them. We're going to hold them, buddy. Yeah, we're going to hold them. We're going to hold them. Ain't we? And you still use a cup? You 7 years old. You don't use no cup, nigga. Denise, that shit smells good. Whatever you cooking, you finally getting the hang of it now.
Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that
what?
The offensive staff
What'd you say?
spend the entire halftime just working with them on.
Nah, I ain't talking junk. I ain't even talking junk, Denise. I just said you got it now.
Guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete.
Yeah.
The throw coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Trubisky now to throw on 3rd down. And tight coverage there.
That's what we're going to do it every time. We're going to play hard every time. No matter what score it is. You got to keep never give up. You know?
Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. The Cardinals offense now ready to get their first opportunity here in the second half. And Charles, they trail by 3 scores. Look, they're not completely out of this, but it's sort of go time right now.
Yeah, they knew that coming out after halftime, it was going to take a collective effort to get back into this ball game.
And he'll be brought down by the Colts.
Are you fucking kidding me, bro?
Credit him with a
Okay. They want to play like that.
That's number 4.
Okay. I see how they want to play, man.
Last week, so he's been down on the ground a lot.
I see how they want to play.
This guy does not lie. And that's indeed the case because they watched the game tape from the previous week, incorporated it into their own defensive scheme, and continue to go after this quarterback.
I see how they want to play. I know how they want to play, but I know how they want to play.
Gain, so that gets him halfway there. Now they're
I want to see how they want to play.
Operating from the gun. Madden.
How the fuck you didn't catch that?
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
Now they go.
How the hell did you miss that?
Incomplete. So certainly an interesting.
Man, that's some bullshit.
And the Colts are going to get the football at outstanding.
Yeah, that's some bullshit, Lamar.
I don't know why you would do that. It's almost guaranteed points the other way. I mean, I get it if it's a late game situation, maybe even 4th and inches. But boy, that's a huge risk to take.
Yeah, now they're set up in prime position going the other way. 3rd quarter here in Indy. This is 2nd and 10.
4-yard line.
Out of the gun, Trubisky. Now Trubisky lost the football, but I believe the Colts were able to fall on this when they were.
Dang.
So possession will
Yo, we could have had that fool.
So danger averted for the moment, but now here's a 3rd and long. From the shotgun is Trubisky. A solid run of 11 there as he tucked in and ran, but he's still short of the marker, and it's 4th.
I like his effort there. He got it done on his own. But let's face it, he puts defenses in a really stressful spot when he takes off and runs because a lot of guys have coverage responsibilities.
Good job of rallying, though, because I thought when he first took off, he might pick up the first down.
20.
So unable to convert for the touchdown inside the red zone, but they do come away
Boy,
with
this game is not fair.
Yeah, it's a 32-yarder. That's
This is not
essentially
fair.
an extra point
I cannot
nowadays,
even
right?
score
Because it's
freaking
33
touchdowns.
is a general rule for these guys. So it should be a simple kick. But you know what's really strange nowadays? When they miss an extra point, I think they carry that with them longer than missing a field goal because an extra point's supposed to be automatic.
Absolutely, and I would think even field goals inside of 30 yards, even though they're substantially shorter than a PAT, it just has a different feel, doesn't it?
Different feel, a different vibe. That's what I get from all the kickers I talk to. They always say if I miss an extra point, that's the one that bothers me more.
Yeah, boy, it is tough to bring him down that time. He surges forward. He's going to get a full 6 out of that. Second down.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him. Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
On 1st and 10, Madden. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Darius Leonard, the linebacker, able to break that one up. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Madden. And he almost
They're not freaking catching.
They haven't picked a ball off yet. That probably should have been their first. And it's 3rd down now. But the passing windows are just not there. And that's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do.
Got a man, it's caught.
Yes.
Line.
Come on, man. Give me something. Give me something.
Arizona.
Give me something, bro.
His first touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals cut into that lead.
Give me something. Give me something to work with.
No, there's nothing to correct.
You don't know.
Got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go. Look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way to the end zone for the touchdown.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And Rodgers will hold on to this one, and it'll
What you
come out
drinking?
to the 25.
What you drinking?
Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. They'll start with Hunt on the ground. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any.
Now Trubisky.
Yeah.
And the Cardinals have got
Yeah.
it the other way. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. You think
That's
about
what we
it,
talk
Charles,
about.
this is not
Fumble.
a quarterback that's used to running the football a lot, and that time he was loose with it, had it knocked free.
He always has to think to himself that there's always going to be traffic around because of what you just said. Not that elusive, not going to get into the open field very often. Remember, he's not Lamar Jackson, not Michael Vick back in the day. Always has to protect the football because there's always going to be people around.
That goes for 14 yards, 1st down Cardinals. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high.
There you go, man. We ain't going to give up. Just because they got the high, we're not going to give up.
6 yards and sets them up with a 1st and goal. On 1st and goal, Drake. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
Ball carrier. The tackle made at the 6-yard line. A gain of 3 brings up 2nd.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Now Drake. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal.
Are you fucking kidding me, man?
Going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards.
The line of scrimmage.
The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. They'll try and run it in with Burton. And he's not going to get in.
He did get in there. Man, you a fucking lie.
He's going to call another timeout. Their second.
Man, you a fucking lie.
Their second. They'll be left with 1 more plus the 2-minute warning. And we'll be back.
Yo, that's some bullshit, bro.
They'll begin the drive with Hunt, and he'll get him a little space here up to the 5-yard line.
Yeah.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be
Well,
second and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now
Bullshit.
2nd and 6.
Trubisky now down around his goal line.
Are you kidding me?
Incomplete.
Are you fucking kidding me, man?
The shutdown corner was there on the coverage.
He was defended by Patrick Peterson.
On 3rd down, Trubisky. And he's got a new one. And now a fumble. The ball's out.
How the hell did you...
And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about this training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free. Take it away. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
Yo, that was
7 yards there
bullshit.
and a 1st down.
Bullshit. Bullshit, my man. Bullshit.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he stopped immediately there. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter. They run again with Hunt. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
And this is an absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here, partner. And there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here to have any hopes of winning this game.
Why you acting up in school today, babyface? You gotta stop doing that when I'm up for Pooh. I know.
So the Colts
You gotta stop doing that.
Football as we get you reset. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for 1 more 1st down to help salt this one away. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the 1st down at the 29. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
Here, bro.
And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way to the end zone for a touchback.
How long gonna rain?
All eyes on the Cardinals now. Down on the scoreboard. And time, a huge factor. It's been a struggle to score all day, and now they need to do it twice here late to have a chance. Throwing on 1st down. Madden, now a desperation throw. He's got a man, complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 35.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. He's going to let it fly. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
Covered by Prince Amukamara.
To throw again. Madden, now a desperation throw. That's caught inside the 20. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver. But it's going to be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Off-play action. Madden under a heavy rush, and down he goes. And that's Alex Okafor who gets in to register the sack.
Bullshit.
Quite like a big long else on a sack, does he?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
So this one winds up an Indianapolis victory, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So for the Colts, the win will help them keep pace in the playoff race as they move to 6-3 on the year. And they'll have another home date next week as the Miami Dolphins come to town. Meanwhile, for the Cardinals, they are barely afloat as they fall to 4-5. And they'll have a chance at redemption next week at home against the Los Angeles Rams. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.
She right got me.
Hit one and be so you gotta go berserk.
Okay.
And just like that, we've got yet another NFL season in the books. And like most of you watching out there at home, we also closed the door on another fantasy football season as well. As always, there were a fair share of players who surprised us in good ways, and of course, there were a bigger share that surprised us in bad ways. Unfortunately, I know that all too well, as I was really high on a particular player who I drafted in all 10 of my leagues. He was such a disappointment, I can't even bring myself to say his name. So let's just refer to him as the other half of the Heartbreak Kids, not named Tommy Matthews. Look, I hate to pile on a kid, especially after the season he had, but he who shall remain nameless wasn't just bad, he was historically awful out there.
It's gonna be all right. We're gonna make it or break it. That's it. It's part of practicing. Practice makes perfect. You know? Practice makes perfect, baby boy. I done missed all the seasons. Ain't nobody gonna pick me. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do. Don't nobody wanna pick me, baby. Yeah, they don't wanna pick me. I guess they send me to the Titans.
As players get into the later stages of their career, oftentimes it's an injury that leads to retirement.
I'm not fucking retired. What the fuck is he talking about?
Strength to push the ball down the field.
I'm not retired, dude. I will get there. Give me time. Give me freaking time. Ain't nobody want to pick me, B. This is not fair to me or my community. Every season going by, Denise, and I'm not being picked. This is not fair to me or my organization. Well, I'm out, man. They'll come through somebody there nowhere. We're gonna play till we finish. You know what I mean, man?
Come here, Dobby.
Denise, you loud. Why are you so loud? I don't need you to be fucking loud in my fucking studio. This is my fucking studio. What the fuck? No. I got somebody to play me now. Yo, what up? I'm coming for revenges on anybody. Fuck it. Can this roll up a blind or something, little nigga?
Dobby. Come here.
She said come here. The fuck?
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium
What
in
an
Tampa,
is.
Florida. Just a short time ago, the Buccaneers emerging from their tunnel to the roar of this frenzied crowd here in the Sunshine State.
What up?
We're in the big ship, and fittingly, everyone here ready to do battle as Tampa Bay gets ready to match up with the Green Bay Packers. Not something you expect to see from the opening
That's
kickoff,
okay, that's
for
okay.
sure.
We just
And they will
started, it's
start at the
okay.
40.
me, trying to play me. Nah, you don't know how to play football.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And they get to him.
You ain't do nothing, boy. You ain't do nothing. So say that. Say that shit.
Make it a second down. To throw, it's Rodgers. And that'll be incomplete.
I ain't nobody touching him. Ain't nobody motherfucking touching him. I don't go over that bullshit. That was some bullshit.
And the flag comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
Flushed out right. That's caught. It's Robert Tonyan, the tight end. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 17 yards on the play there as the Packers have the first down as well. Here's a run on first down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard.
He ain't gonna play like that, man.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game. So what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you... Because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage...
What the freak was that? Come on, now. Let's do this shit right like we're supposed to do it. Let's don't give up on my talent. You know? It's my motherfucking day. It's my day. You ain't getting out of there, boy. You act like you was, but I stopped you. You ain't getting that but 3 points. That's it. Because we running live here, bro. We don't do that pay-per-view shit. Nigga, we live here.
On second and 11 now.
Man, that's some bullshit.
It's caught for a Packers touchdown.
That's some bullshit. SMI. Keep pro diggy.
The QB rating right now sky high. 4 for 4 on that opening.
That was some bullshit, dog, but I get it to you. That was a nice play. I ain't gonna be a hater.
I think I need my friends from
Never
MIT
that.
to come in and help me. I think
I'm gonna show you a trick, though.
158.3 is the number one.
Yep, that's
right. That's the highest
show
you
you a
can
trick
get.
that I learned back
That's
in
where he is. He'd like to continue.
God knows
on
how
that
many
pace.
years ago.
This will be fielded inside the 5.
Nah, that ain't the trick I was telling you about. I'll show you.
Line just across the 25.
I'll show you better than I can tell you.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Brady going to bring the Bucs up with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. There's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man.
My man.
Forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. The first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Brady gives this one off to Jones. Takes this to the 27. Give him 4 yards.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And that's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on 3rd down. And 3rd down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a 4th down.
Here we go on 4th down now with Brady. And this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 18 yards that time to push him up 1st and goal.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody come. Oh.
And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay.
That was easy.
Aaron
That
Rodgers
was fucking
hitting
easy. I
Alan
ain't gonna
Lazard.
flex.
And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, and mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to go into someone else's house and establish a start like that, obviously your confidence rises in a big way, and you're putting some doubt in their minds.
And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Looking back to the air on 2nd down. It's Brady. Quickly to Gronkowski. That's Kahn. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big play that time on the catch and run. 31 yards. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And he will be brought down, but he's got the interception on the final play of this first quarter. Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at the 45. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. And this one caught along the sideline, but they say already out of bounds. And the throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield, and that brings up 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Rodgers forced out to his left. That's complete to Lazard. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
That's okay.
Give him 18 on that play, and Green Bay has the first as well. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a first down carry by Jones. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run it, try and keep the defense honest.
You mean you're also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Out to his left. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And now look at him go. Past the 20. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. Well, you don't want to coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket.
My phone about dead,
but
bro.
I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending a play, and making a bad throw. Turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area.
Ryan Succop for the point after. Whoa!
Are you fucking kidding me, man?
That one well to the left and no good.
Are you fucking kidding me? My wife told me it's time to stand.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
1st and 10.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time, decent field position.
The phone about dead.
Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense.
It ain't going to be that easy to win.
They just have to be better with the
football
on this possession. So the last one didn't bother you too much, Lester.
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
He'll get this to Lazard. Rodgers. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. And Adams has it, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards the 2-minute warning.
First down, Green Bay.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Rodgers throwing quickly out to Adams. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down.
Second and 12. At the
and again, it's Rodgers. On the move to his left. And he'll let this go deep from... That's caught inside the 20. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one good for 37 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping.
Bullshit.
As the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
Now Rodgers on the bootleg. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. It's Davante Adams hauling it in from Aaron Rodgers. And the Packers add on to their lead.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
And the Buccaneers able to recover. Their hands team does its job. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and
we got this situation under
going
control.
after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
Jones with a first down carry, and he's going to wind up losing a couple as he's stopped behind the line.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. From the gun, it's Brady. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete. Man, he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. That second down play nets a -4.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. It kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So this a 2-possession ball game as we get back underway, set for the 3rd quarter. This will be fielded inside the 5. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. On first down, Brady. Going to air it out deep for Gronkowski. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Adrian Amos, the safety, able to make the play.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points. And the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
Here's Bradley Pinion now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And now a high kick here as they'll try to cover this one. Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return. And it'll be Packer football here, first down and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Now, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. William Golston, credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6.
Second down.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 22-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards.